Good morning, everybody. It's another it's a gray day out here. We had a hell of a thunderstorm come through last night about 10:30, 11 o'clock. I don't know how much rain it dumped. I know some of the places out inland got some hail. It was pretty gnarly here last night for about an hour, but we're out here on a backyard and we've got some mulching work to do, so let's see what we got. All right, so here's today's project. We've got a house, this little neighborhood house, backyard, and we got to get some of this brush cleared out of here. Homeowners tried to do some of it by hand, but you can see that's been a bit of a job. So he wants to go back about where these pines are, maybe about to that one. So we're just gonna come in here and clear all this out. We're gonna save some of these red maples and bay magnolias. That stuff's gonna go, but maybe some of these other little trees, these are gonna stay, but the rest of this brush is gonna go. We're gonna leave a little bit of a privacy thing right here. Maybe 5 feet of that brush is gonna stay closer to that fence, but the rest of this is all gonna go. You can see some of the bigger pines have been taken down. So this kind of drops off in here. I'm hoping it's not too soft, and that's really all there is to it. So you can see, it looks like maybe there was a big tree here and it was taken out, like the stump was gone. There's a big hole right here. So yeah, we got to get in here and get all this mulched out. I hope we can do it. So I got the Kubota with Munchie, and we're going to start working our way through these tight little areas and clearing this out and see how it goes. So let's get started. Hey everybody, if you're interested in getting one of these mulchers, please contact my friends over at CCE Equipment. They're a full-line dealer of Prena, Thinnes, CMOF, Fecon, Lofness, as well as ASV and Wacker Newson equipment. They carry a full line of stuff. They do sales, rentals, they ship nationwide. If you need anything, please look them up and use the promo code IDIGIT and they will hook you up. Thanks, guys.
watching some of your videos with that wisteria.
Yeah, oh yeah.
None of that back here, right?
I'm sorry?
None of that back here.
Not that I've seen, no.
Want a heavy hammer?
I got an engineer's hammer out in my truck. That's not good. right, everybody, we are done. Just got through talking to the customer and his wife, and they are super happy with this. Super happy. Yeah, everybody's super happy with this. So I'm really happy that they're happy, and this turned out really good. I was a little bit kind of nervous going down in here. The ground was really soft. What this is apparently here, and you can see it starts right there. This is like a creek bottom through here, but it, like, when it hits right there, it opens up, you know, and it just kind of looks like a swale. There is no creek going that way, but it kind of starts right there. So I assume the water is going that way, but the water has come through here and basically just washed all this out. And I couldn't figure it out at first because it didn't look like a creek. But once I got over there and cleared that out and I saw that divot in there, I was like, oh my gosh, this is a creek. This is why all this is kind of undermined through here, and it's all soft. And it's really kind of, I had never seen anything like this really until I got in here. But but we got it done. Luckily I didn't, it was actually pretty dry considering we got 2 inches of rain last night. So we got all this mulched out. The only issue I had was I got over that corner, the left side track came off the back end where the sprocket was. So just had to put that back on. Took 10-15 minutes, no big deal. And yeah, got all this mulched out. And the neighbor over here, she was liking it so much, she walked out. I gave her my card because I think she's going to want the same treatment to her backyard. I don't know if we're going to go back this far, but I think she wants all that stuff cleared off her iron fence back there. So we might be doing this on her property too. I don't know how that's going to work with that creek right there as far as access and maneuverability. The clients here said I was more than welcome to come back through their yard and go in through that way if I needed to, if I end up doing that job. So that was really great. We also did, I didn't film this, but I put him in, he wanted a little trail. He owns all this back in here. The property kind of circles around and goes back like that way. So he's got a pretty good bit of acreage. So we cut him a little trail in right here as well. No big deal. He just wanted some access to go back into his property that way. Because, I mean, you can't hardly walk through this. I mean, it's a jungle. He's like, this is a jungle. I'm like, yeah, we have those here. This ain't South Carolina. This is like South Vietnam. But yeah, we got all this mulched out. Everything looks good. He's super happy. And yeah, awesome time, guys. These minis, these mulchers on these minis are perfect for jobs like this. Tight quarters, uneven ground. Just reach out there and just mow that stuff down, get the vines off the trees, work around the stumps. You don't have to worry about bogging out or getting bottomed out on a stump. You can reach out in front of you, get a lay of the land out in front of you. So, man, I just can't tell you guys, I just can't understate or overstate or whatever how awesome a mulcher head on a mini is. I mean, don't get me wrong, mulchers on skid steers have their place for sure. But this thing is just so versatile for doing jobs like this. And this only took about, with that trail and everything, we were in here like 6 hours. So it didn't take that long. I mean, I cleared all of that jungle 6 hours and made that trail. So really, really good production in here. Most of it was just this inkberry crap and some bay magnolias and just a bunch of junk that nobody would want to save. So save these these are nice little bay magnolias here, red maple, some nice pines, red maple. So yeah. All right, guys, well, I am out of here. Hopefully we'll be coming back to do that job. That'll be fun. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody.